Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review. Today I will be looking at an olfactive studio fragrance called Ombre Indigo. And this is the card that came with my sample. Here's the sample, a 1.2 ml sample. I believe I got 3 full wearings out of that. I went kind of light with this one when I wore it to work. It's a little bit different, kind of daring in my opinion, so I didn't get too heavy on the sprays. It's a unisex fragrance. Oriental floral is the classification, and it came out in 2014. Top notes are petitgrain, tuberose, saffron, and plum. Middle notes are vetiver, papyrus, olibanum, and leather. And in the base, we have benzoin, ambergris, and musk. Now, this fragrance, in my opinion, is one of the more complex and daring fragrances from the House of Olfactive Studio. Definitely, when I first apply this fragrance, I do pick up on the incense. And then after that, I really had to kind of research the notes to really figure out what I was smelling. It's sort of a strange blend of notes here, very complicated, kind of daring and different. But the thing is, for the most part, the fragrance kind of comes across as rather synthetic and strange to my nose. Like, for example, the leather here didn't come across as a nice leather. It came across as more of a plastic kind of a leather. Let's see what else we have here. Petitgrain, so I was expecting some fresh green notes here. The green almost came across more of like a green cough drop kind of a smell. Didn't really get a distinct plum or distinct florals. Everything just kind of seemed sort of synthetic and strange to my nose. I guess the overall image might be this exotic temple sitting in the middle of a lush green forest with tall trees and green grasses. However, it's all just kind of almost like computer generated more so than a natural, beautiful thing. So think more along the lines of like Avatar, in terms of what you're really getting here. Some people are going to love it. Some people are going to think, what is that? It's kind of weird. So if you like incense fragrances, this might be one to check out. I would say this isn't a good fragrance for people that haven't really tried incense fragrances before. But if you do love incense fragrances and you're looking for something kind of different and daring, complex, this one might be something to check out. I'm not really big on incense myself in fragrances. Every now and then, a good incense fragrance will come along that I really enjoy, like Tom Ford's Costa Azura does a great job with incense, in my opinion. And for the most part, the incense fragrances that I do like Gucci Pour M1 or something like that, just more of a standard incense, woods, amber kind of a thing. This one tried to get really exotic and complicated, I think, here with the blending of notes, and it didn't seem very, it didn't seem to go together very well. Think along the lines of like a green leather incense fragrance, if you're looking for a description of what it smells like in one sentence. So I can't really say much more. Kind of a quirky green incense fragrance for the most part. So for scores, smell, I'm going to give it 4 out of 10. Thought it was okay. Didn't really think it was offensive or disgusting, but just different and strange. Uniqueness, I'll give it 8 out of 10 because of the use of the plum and the florals and the leather with the incense. Kind of a different approach to incense right there. Versatility, give it 4 out of 10. Certainly not something I can see wearing as a signature scent. As a date fragrance, it's too much of a hit or miss kind of a thing for that as well. Something that you might either wear for yourself or for somebody that has smelled this fragrance and loves it. So, yeah, it's kind of a dicey thing in terms of versatility. Now, projection longevity, I'll say 3 to 5 hours. I did go kind of light on the sprays here, but it still seemed to do okay for several hours. So we'll say 7 out of 10 there. I'm sure if I would have jumped up a few more sprays there, it probably would have performed a lot better. Didn't get any compliments or any feedback really on this fragrance. Price point, standard pricing for Olfactive Studio. 50 ml is $145. 100 ml is $195. So overall, I'm going to say 4 out of 10. For the most part, I do like the Olfactive Studio House, but this one's probably one of my least favorite ones. I'm not really big on incense, and certainly not big on incense being blended with these awkward, unusual chords like that. Kind of reminded me of that Molten Brown body wash that I tried that had sort of like that similar effect. I can't remember what it was called, but it was sort of exotic and like that, but it kind of had like a fake plastic smell to it or something. So, yeah, this one didn't quite work for me. Glad to be done with it. Would love to try some more Olfactive Studio scents, but I think I'm done with this one. So that's my thoughts. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you guys later.